Hello, hello. Here we are. So we are continuing from our previous video. We have now created a fully functional, highly knowledgeable customer service agent. I took an extra step and designed mine, made it a little bit nicer so it looks good on this website right here. So that is fully functional. I've tested it. It answers the questions very well. I didn't do any revisions on the system prompt or the knowledge base that it created, that I basically had it created by an LLM, and it still came out excellent. So if you take that extra step, you'll have even a higher level of confidence in your solution. So anyways, what we're going to do now is the natural next step would be to create an end of call system. Now, as you saw, you could just view the call history from your dashboard. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought it was all recent calls. There's just 2 calls on here so far. So that's one way to access your call history, but we want to obviously automate that so we could do even fancier, schmancier things. So we're just gonna go ahead. It's actually not hard to set up. So we're gonna go into our agent, but no, it's not there. Okay, security would make even more sense, and there it is. So the post call webhook. Oh, there you go. You can set it in settings. So from there, you'll see an option to set it in settings. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that puppy right there. These are our settings. Okay, conversation initiation client data webhook. No, that's if you're intercepting call. We're not doing that. Post call webhook. There we go. Now we're going to create a webhook. Yeah, I'm going to put a fake value here. So I'm going to put well, I guess I'll just pause the video afterwards. So I'll save my N8N Webhook. Okay. And everything else is default. And then you would paste your webhook right here from N8N. So I'll just show you real quick how that would look like. So just create, go here, just type webhook. Okay, we want to post webhook. And we're going to set this up so it responds with, actually, this is post. We don't know. We want to respond immediately. Just accept the value. And then once you have that, well, you name it too. Receiving webhook for post call. Let's call it, or you name it that. And then production URL is what you want. You'll copy that. And you'll paste that puppy right here. And you'll click create. Okay, when you click save or create, it'll also give you a secret value. Since I am using that value for this test, I'm going to put it on the side here somewhere. Now, this is for authentication. This is for security purposes. There's a base level of security just from the fact that the webhooks have a, by default, have a sort of random path. See this? So the built-in security, because this is a third party connecting to your N8N. So it is communicating from outside of your platform. So proper practice would be to authenticate. For example, here we are going to lean on this path as being secure because it's a random array of characters, right? So, but that would not be production practice. You would want to authenticate using that secret that you got after confirming. We could go over that further in another lesson because that would be proper practice for production. Okay, so anyways, but for brevity, we're going to take a shortcut here. Okay, so I connected it to this webhook right here. So that should be set. There's my webhook right there. You can see it. Okay, now we're going to go to the agent and we're going to run a test run. And then we're going to look at the webhook to see how it receives it, just to make sure it can handle it. One moment, please. I'm going to pause for that. Okay, we have a post call coming in right now. There it is. Okay, so it came in, and you see we get a bunch of data here. We get a bunch of data. I already built this out to, once you get the data, to save it to an Airtable. See all these values. The duration of the call was 1.5 minutes. The call cost was 618 credits, I assume. That's cost in credits, not dollars. The ended reason, you get that. You get a call summary. You get the transcript. You get we didn't put any parameters for success evaluation, so it's just gonna, I don't even know what it's doing to give any sort of evaluation. Same with call analysis. You have to set those values in the agent if you want those. So put it right here. See, right here for evaluation criteria. So you put the criteria here. Oh, it should be noted, by the way, they so far have been just eating the price of the LLMs. For example, we're using Gemini right here. As of June, I think in less than a month, they will be then charging you in the form of credits the price of these LLMs. So the prices are going to be going up on these solutions with ElevenLabs, just as a heads up. An agent idea that just reflects which agent's being used, which is our customer service agent. And then I set up the protocol to grab the recording. And once you have the recording, you can do whatever you want with it. So that's the basics of receiving a post call. We could go more into details, and then you could analyze the call as far as customer service, sentiment analysis, all that other jazz. But yes, I want to keep this lesson as short as possible. So we'll end it there. And soon to follow will be a tools guide for using ElevenLabs tool calling. All right. Take care. Goodbye. And great seeing everybody.